The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
Hello everyone, and I'd like to wish you a Happy New Year 2024. We are walking the bridge from 2023 into a new year. Here with the IWF, I am your host, DrHooksMalone, on this night of exciting action, where we're going to see the World Heavyweight Championship defended in a special challenge match in our main event as the World Champion. The unholy THAYNOS steps in the ring, who came within a hair of winning the Royal Stampede earlier this year. PHANTASM, the great luchador, is going to take on the unholy THAYNOS. Could you imagine if PHANTASM could walk away tonight with the World Heavyweight title? We're going to find out in our main event as we're starting things off with ladies tag team competition. The Academic Scholars, A+ and Cutie Pie, have been having their problems with Rosalicia as of late. Rosalicia upset over her losses to each of the members. Cutie Pie and A+ individually. It was then that Rosalicia recruited Diamond Price as a tag team partner. Diamond Price picked up a singles win over the Harvard graduate A+ on the last episode of Ladies Night, thus proving herself worthy to compete alongside Rosalicia. However, perhaps the real story is the woman, the monstrous woman standing on the outside. Ledesma, the newly added insurance policy. A gift from Damian Rodriguez to his girlfriend Rosalicia. And this woman is huge and terrifying. But for now, Ledesma stands on the outside and watches on as Rosalicia is going tip for tat, hold for hold with Cutie Pie and A+. Rosalicia just gets schoolgirled into a kick to the face from Cutie Pie as she will tag out to her partner A+. What a night we have tonight as A+ comes in with a head of steam, clotheslining down Rosalicia. Diamond Price gets A+'s attention. Of course, Diamond Price had A+'s attention this last episode of Ladies Night, when Diamond Price put A+ down for a 3 count. Diamond Price thus proving herself. Can she and Rosalicia pick up an all-important win here in tag team competition along with their newly obtained insurance policy on the outside. Ledesma, the terrorizer from Puerto Rico, standing in the corner of Rosalicia and Diamond Price, as ordered by Damian Rodriguez, the leader of El Sindicato. Seemed to just pull this athlete out of nowhere. Rosalicia going to work on both Cutie Pie and A+, but Cutie Pie puts a stop to that, smashing her head first into the canvas. Cutie Pie in control over her rival. However, Rosalicia was able to sweep the leg. Springboard forearm now. Cutie Pie pokes the eyes of Rosalicia, but Rosalicia quickly recovers. Fireman carry into a gut buster. Kick from the ground. Cutie Pie regains control with a tag out to her partner A+. Great tag team action to kick things off in the new year 2024. A+ scooping up Rosalicia, who escapes with a reverse DDT. Rosalicia and A+ struggling for control as Rosalicia now drives the knees into the midsection of A+. This episode is live and unscripted as always. I am here with you in the new year, smoking and drinking, enjoying myself, living my life. I hope you all are doing the same and having a fantastic new year. Cutie Pie gets the tag in from A+ as Diamond Price gets the springboard diamond cutter. Cutie Pie dazed, but Diamond is unable to capitalize. Now Cutie Pie kicks the referee in the chest. Cutie Pie just backflipped off the referee. However, she blocks the flying single foot drop kick. Big forearm drops Diamond Price. Cutie Pie once again tagging out to A+. Great tag team work from the academic scholars as always. A+ with a kick to the face, but Diamond Price reverses, whipping her face first into the mat. Can Diamond Price keep up the momentum that she picked up on ladies' side and get a victory along with Rosalicia here tonight? With Rosalicia and Diamond Price, they qualify for a Women's World Tag Team Championship opportunity. The fist hammered down into the head of the valedictorian as A+ struggles to keep up with her opponents. Diamond Price tags in, but gets kicked right in the face once again. That Chuck Taylor dropped Diamond Price. Now A+ gets kicked off at 1. And the South City Queen still has something left in her. Playing possum now. Diamond Price with the roll up. And inside cradle, not enough. As Cutie Pie quickly makes the save for her partner. Toss to the outside as A+. Counters with kicks back on Diamond Price. Hip tossing her over. And Diamond Price flies like a sack of potatoes. A+ now. Gonna swing Diamond Price. Round and round she goes where she stops. Right there it is. One count only as Rosalicia once again makes the save for her partner. Diamond Price in deep trouble, however. That big swing, clearly enough to dizzy A+ as well. Now she's going up top. A+ went for the elbow drop, a mistake. Made a huge mistake there. Diamond Price fires back on A+. Still damaged from missing that elbow drop. And that swing can be dangerous. for not only the victim, but also the person applying his Diamond Price. Nelson Diamond Dust. No! A+. Kicks out of Diamond Price's standing flying Diamond Dust. And the fans are loving this. Ledesma, shadow boxing on the outside, would love to be involved in this match. Rosalicia, Diamond Price. With a great double team maneuver there. Fluid teamwork from the cohesive team. Diamond Price, the South City Queen, standing alongside members of El Sindicato. Rosalicia with the knee lift into the face of A+. And will this mean some sort of alliance with the South City Kings and El Sindicato? We'll have to stay tuned to find out. Rosalicia sweeping the leg of A+ as she crawls away. Tag out to Cutie Pie. Diamond Price dodging the kick of Cutie Pie against that flatliner. Diamond Price and Cutie Pie locking up once again here in this tag team contest. Rosalicia and Diamond Price taking on the academic scholars, Cutie Pie and A+. Here in the IWF Happy New Year 2024. I am DrHooksMalone. Diamond Price snapping the neck of Cutie Pie. Not once but twice. Nails that Diamond Cutter into the Price lock. Diamond Price is gonna force Cutie Pie to tap out, but A+ makes a save. A+ now. Across the side and kicked in the face. Diamond Price ruling the ring right now. Ledesma, the bodyguard, the insurance policy on the outside. She's just walking around, however, she's enjoying the beating that her team is putting on Cutie Pie and A+. Drop kick into the back. Cutie Pie suffering on the mat now. Rosalicia just taking out her impressions. With the big forearm, but Cutie Pie comes back with the elbow. Whip for the rolling stunner, but got kicked in the face by Rosalicia once again. And Rosalicia, the high flyer, headed up top. What is Rosalicia gonna do? Cutie Pie dodging that flying meteor from the top rope. Rosalicia is in deep trouble now as both knees met the canvas. Now A+ and Cutie Pie have her set up. Beautiful spinebuster neck breaker combination. Diamond Price down off the apron. A+. She just had to pin Rosalicia. Now A+. Hot dog in it. Went for another big swing this time on Rosalicia. Rosalicia spun round and round, however, it wasn't enough time for Diamond Price to get back up on the apron. Cutie Pie and A+ had the match won. But now Rosalicia will roll to the outside. A+, pretty proud of herself now as the match continues. Rosalicia catches him a shot to the gut. And the knees drive A+'s face first into the mat. A+ in huge trouble. Rosalicia smashing her face into the mat once again. But a fly calls on. A+ still with some fire left in her gut. The resilience of Cutie Pie and A+ is immeasurable. Diamond Price getting the tag in with Cutie Pie. Now working her over in the corner. And look out. Cutie Pie is about to suffer the Diamond Dust. But cheers to Masato Tanaka, the Diamond Dust. Does not do an A+, just took out the referee. And what has gotten into A+ here tonight? Cutie Pie with that running Hurricane Rana, but she got an X Factor. Cutie Pie dipping back up. Now on Diamond Price, whips her off. But Diamond Price catches a flying tornado DDT instead. Cutie Pie crawling to get the tag out. To A+ as Rosalicia is stalking her. A+ makes the tag in. Rosalicia, she's got A+ in her sights. Backstabber, cross faces applied. A+ must submit. No, A+ rolls up Rosalicia. Diamond Price quickly making the save. What action! Kicking off the new year here in 2024. A+ gets a shot to the gut as Rosalicia gets a snapback Rimmer's X Factor. Tag out to Diamond Price as the tag team match continues, kicking things off. Split leg drop on A+. Diamond Price. Thought she had the match won. Rosalicia eyeing Cutie Pie now as A+ is back up, sweeps the leg of Diamond. Schoolgirl Rosalicia into the A-bomb. But A+ just gets kicked in the face. Diamond Price so dangerous. Diamond Price heading up top, however changing her mind when she saw Cutie Pie. Now, Diamond has Cutie Pie. Stunner through the ropes, takes Cutie Pie down on the mats on the outside. A+ encircling the ring, doesn't want to get anywhere close to Ledesma and Damian Rodriguez on the other side. A+, fireman carry, spin out knee to the face on Diamond Price. The valedictorian regains control with the schoolgirl into the A-bomb. Diamond Price is dropped. Rosalicia makes the save once again. Cutie Pie just regaining consciousness from the outside now as A+ whips Diamond Price into the corner. A+ setting her up, but Diamond Price, she knew what was coming. A+ wants to get that brainbuster. Now headed to the other corner. An Harvard graduate, slow on the attack. Scraping the eyes and the face of Diamond Price on that top rope. Perhaps a smart maneuver from the Harvard graduate. Went for an STO, but got sidestepped by Diamond Price. And Diamond just a bit too quick on medication as the South City Queen. She's gonna go for another Diamond Dust. A+. She just got nailed with a Diamond Dust. As Cutie Pie makes the save once again. Diamond Price with a split leg drop on A+ now. Headed up to the top rope. What else could come next? Rosalicia just dropped Cutie Pie face first. As Diamond Price just got a hop top rope Hurricane Rana. Cutie Pie and Rosalicia fighting it out on the outside. As A+ recovers with a hip toss. A+ goes to the legs. Gets kicked off by Diamond Price. What's it gonna take to put one of these teams away here tonight? Diamond Price still stalking A+ here. Punishing her in the corner. But A+ fires back. Rolls Diamond Price through. Neckbreaker connects. A+ in control over Diamond Price. With a coverage. Look at the power. Coverage suplex. As Diamond Price must escape. Disoriented from the attack of A+. As A+ is now whipped off the ropes. Leapfrog over Diamond Price. With unbelievable athleticism. Getting the backbreaker on A+. Cutie Pie just barely makes the save. With another split leg drop. Diamond Price trying to put away A+ here in this tag team match, starting things off. A+ just flew off the apron, crashing to those thin mats on the outside. You can see the concrete beneath the feet of the audience as Rosalicia. And speaking of feet, how about the educated feet of Rosalicia with a springboard enziguri. A+ in huge trouble. Gets clothesline to the outside by Rosalicia. Cutie Pie firing back on the Puerto Rican Rose. Rosalicia with a dive to the outside. Drops Cutie Pie, much to the chagrin of the fans. There's now Big Ledesma. She was making her way around. A+, perhaps lucky that Ledesma decided not to lay hands on her. Rosalicia tossed back into the mix as this match will continue. A+ goes back to the arm. Flying clothesline connects. And now A+ looks to make the tag out to Cutie Pie. All four of these women have worked so hard here. You can see the sweat dripping off of their bodies as Cutie Pie gets a tilt-a-whirl backstabber. What an athletic, what an agile competitor. Rosalicia. Tag out to Diamond Price once again. Cutie Pie ducks her. Nails the Pele kick. What a move from Cutie Pie. Now Cutie Pie has Diamond Price. Gonna make the tag out to A+. As Cutie Pie sets up Diamond. A+ off the ropes. Running that breaker and she nailed it. A+. Once again, she just had to go for the pin. Going for another airplane spin. A+. Dizzying her opponent, however, still does not defeat her. As Rosalicia back up on the apron again. This match will continue. A+ with the repeated elbow drops on Diamond Price. As Diamond drags her opponent, perhaps new rival, A+ to the corner, off the ropes out, double clothesline. Diamond Price and Rosalicia with a double team of their own. Rosalicia takes Cutie Pie down off the apron. And now Ledesma on her way over just to intimidate the opponents. Rosalicia with the suicide dive takes out A+ on the outside. Right there at the feet of Ledesma, who was merely there to intimidate. And the Terrorizer lives up to her name. As A+ gets the Rose plant. Almost thin mess on the outside. A+ may be knocked out cold. This match, much like A+ and Cutie Pie, may be academic. Near the face of Cutie Pie. However, A+ just took Diamond Price off the apron. Rosalicia re-entering the ring now at the count of 9. As A+ catches her. Irish whip up the ropes. Drop down A+. Grazes Rosalicia with that spinning kick. A+, she's got to finish this one off. Can she do it? Rosalicia getting kicked in the face. Diamond Price is still down. A+ trying to set up Rosalicia in the corner. And now, the valedictorian has Rosalicia set up for the Brain Blaster! Rosalicia down, Diamond Price makes a save. A+ and Cutie Pie having their problems getting a win here tonight over a very game team. Diamond Price and Rosalicia have truly brought the fight with them. Our A+ and Cutie Pie enough to defeat these forces. Rosalicia struggling back to her feet. Cutie Pie has her. Twisting butterfly slam. Cutie Pie outside the ring now, setting up Rosalicia. Rolls in. X Factor connects. Cutie Pie has it. And that's it. Cutie Pie and A+. After what was an amazing match, what must be the tag team contest of the year. It is now officially 2024. However, A+ and Cutie Pie ring in the new year with a victory. What a match and what a win for the academic scholars as Cutie Pie and A+ prove themselves here tonight. However, we'll have to see what happens in the future with the new insurance policy of Rosalicia Ledesma, brought to her by Damian Rodriguez, of course, as well as the South City Queen Diamond Price. They were defeated here tonight. A+ and Cutie Pie are your winners. What a way to kick off the new year. What a great tag team match. As up next, we're going to see one-on-one competition between two members of two teams. The Bruiser McGuinness Fight Dungeon, ran by Bruiser McGuinness, the Irishman to the far left. He will bring his graduates, TS Cobra and Devin Gabriel, here tonight as TS Cobra goes one-on-one against Max Xavier, one of the assassins brought by Sumo Joe to help him in his war against the McGuinness Fight Dungeon that started so long ago. Sumo Joe declaring personal war on McGuinness and his graduates months ago. He first teamed up with the Thrill Seekers, however, they were not enough to defeat and take out TS Cobra and Devin Gabriel. In fact, pushing these two men into a team together. Now they are united as one, as TS Cobra heads into battle to take on the higher Canadian assassin Max Xavier. He'll be accompanied by Jean Corsair and, of course, Sumo Joe. Up next here on Happy New Year 2024 with the IWF. This is DrHooksMalone. Like I said, we are live and unscripted. I'm having fun smoking and drinking and enjoying myself, and I hope you all are doing the same on this very momentous occasion. Let's hope to have a better year this year, and that 2024 isn't the end of the world. We'll have to find out. Up next, we see one-on-one competition as TS Cobra takes on Max Xavier here on Happy New Year 2024. DrHooksMalone.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 230 pounds, T.S. Cobra.
down here tonight as Max Xavier faces off against his rival TS Cobra. Max Xavier, a flashy high flyer, a rock star-like competitor if there ever was one. Just nailed a beautiful springboard enziguri, goes for another. 2 in a row connect. TS Cobra on the defensive early. Xavier exerting his high-flying skills. Now TS Cobra back with the strikes, locking on the Cobra clutch. Into a side Russian leg sweep. Beautiful maneuver on the part of TS Cobra. Highly experienced shoot fighter. Cobra with the step suplex. Max Xavier, the Toronto native, teaming up with his fellow Canadian, the Montreal Machine. Double springboard right in the face of TS Cobra. That drop kick connected with such impact. But now TS Cobra back with kicks of his own. As Max Xavier is now taking a pounding. Devin Gabriel and Bruiser McGinnis standing in the corner of TS Cobra now. Kicking off Max Xavier, runs him with the neck breaker as he's distracted by his rival Sumo Joe. Sumo Joe on the outside along with Jean Corsair. As Max Xavier gets a beautiful bulldog, TS Cobra has enough to worry about with Max Xavier in the ring. Knee to the face of Cobra, busts him open. As Cobra temporarily escapes the pounding. However, Xavier just got a baseball slide into a Boston Crab. What a maneuver from Xavier. Paying homage to the great Canadians, Lance Storm, Chris Jericho, and the like. TS Cobra flies in with that enziguri and tries to take out the knee of Max Xavier. Spinning back fist is blocked. Knife edge chop connects. Cobra fighting off the attack of Xavier now. Drops him to his knees with the roundhouse kicks as the fans count along. TS Cobra. He's on a roll here. Max Xavier being set up. Cobra kicks out the leg. Here it comes. Went for the Cobra strike. Max Xavier too quick on that occasion. And nails that flying mare takedown. TS Cobra connects with another neck breaker. Bruiser McGinnis, emphatic on the outside. What a matchup between these two competitors. Cobra drops Xavier and out nails that flying headbutt. The diving headbutt with shades of Tiger Mask and the Dynamite Kid, TS Cobra. He's going old school here tonight. Went for the flying heel kick against the swinging neckbreaker from Max Xavier. Super kick connects. You can hear that one all the way up here as Max Xavier continues his pounding on the member of the beginner's fight dungeon. Cobra suffering a beating from the hired assassin, if you will. Sumo Joe recruiting mercenaries as Cobra. My God, what a maneuver! The Spanish fly into the shooting star press. Max Xavier nearly puts Cobra away. Now, Xavier headed up top. Does he have him? Shooting star misses. TS Cobra takes out the knee. Cobra strike connects. The Cobra strike. Yes! TS Cobra gets the victory over Max Xavier here tonight. An unbelievable turn. Max Xavier seemed to have control of this one. However, the skills of TS Cobra We're just too much for the high flyer to overcome here. As the McGinnis Fight Dungeon can add another notch on the shillelagh.
Here is your winner, T.S. Cobra.
T.S. Cobra victorious alongside Bruiser McGinnis and Devin Gabriel, much to the chagrin of Sumo Joe and his assassin Sean Corsair, and especially the man defeated tonight, Max Xavier. T.S. Cobra is your winner. What a match. And what an event we've had so far here. Happy New Year 2024 with the IWF. As up next, we are on the road to the deadly game, where we will find out who's going to be the #1 contender to face the World Heavyweight Champion at the Winter Slam, whomever that might be after the title match here tonight. These 4 men are going to step inside the ring tonight. However, they will also compete in semifinal and finalist matches in the Deadly Game tournament coming up. Tonight, one of these men is going to go through a table. However, soon one of them will become the #1 contender for the main event of Winter Slam. Which one of these men can come out on top when Lobo steps in the ring with the massive Yoshihana, along with the Zazel of Los Aztecas, and the 2-time former world champion Jamal Jones. Which one of these men is going to be the #1 contender for Winter Slam? We'll find out at the Deadly Game. However, tonight, one of them is going through a table. Up next on Happy New Year with 2024. DrHooksMalone, thank you for joining me. is upon us. We see 4 semi-finalists in the Deadly Game Tournament step inside the ring tonight, hoping to drive each other to a table. The massive mighty man Mount Yoshihana dropped off of his feet earlier tonight, face down on the mat at the hands of Jamal Jones. As Azazel seems to be testing out a new mask. I don't like it. Lobo on the top rope, that is. Azazel missing with his springboard, but nails the Psycho knee. Azazel scooping up Jamal Jones. Firing backward shots to that blank face of Azazel. As Yoshihana catches Azazel, tosses him like a rag doll. Lobo thrown aside on the outside as well. Jamal Jones goes to the leg of Yoshihana and now drops him with a neck breaker. A former 2-time world heavyweight champion, Jamal Jones, by far the most qualified of the 4 competitors. However, all 4 of these men are just as hungry to be the #1 contender in the main event of the Winter Slam. All of them want to be under the bright lights in the big show. As Yoshihana looks to bring a table into the ring, Jamal Jones slingshots over the ropes with a forearm. Azazel and Lobo fighting it out at the top of your screen as Jamal Jones gets a DDT on Big Yoshi on the outside. Lobo dropped by Azazel as Yoshihana is being punished. Jamal Jones, after the legs of the massive sumo competitor, now tossing him into the steel. The name of the game is tables here. One of these men have to go through the table. This is the last stop before the deadly game where we will crown a winner, with the semifinals and the finals taking place in one night. Yoshihana firing away on Jamal Jones now, but J-Money goes back to the legs. Lobo tossing Azazel into the steel on the opposite side. All 4 of these competitors doing such damage to each other. Now maybe they'll meet in the middle. J-Money back to the legs of Yoshihana. Takes him down on top of that table. If that table breaks under the weight of Yoshihana, does that mean that Jamal Jones wins? Yoshi tossing Jamal Jones off. Huge sumo drop, smashing all of his weight into the body of Jamal Jones on top of that table. And if that table was gonna crack, then it would have break then. Jamal Jones now gonna set the table up as Azazel. Just got a last right out power bomb on the outside from Lobo. The fans with little sympathy for young Azazel, looking to fulfill his dreams. Yoshihana tossing Jamal Jones about. Drops Azazel at the table. As Jamal Jones fires back on Yoshi, whipping him into the corner. Azazel with a body scissor roll. Firing back. Drops Lobo. Jamal Jones still in control over the sumo superstar. Yoshi exiting the ring now. As all 3 competitors leave Jamal Jones standing in the ring with a table. Now Azazel. He's got Lobo. Face first. Lobo being punished now. Power slam with Azazel. What a move from Lobo. But now Yoshihana is revived on the attack. Headbutt to Jamal Jones. And this may be a preview of what we will see at the Deadly Game. As Yoshiana climbs the ropes. Bonsai. Jamal Jones flattened in the ring like a pancake. As Yoshiana has the table. These four semi-finalists fighting it out. Yoshi. Giselle, a Rikishi driver. Yoshiana. Digging into his textbook, looking up that maneuver. And slow-mo is German suplex Yoshi on the outside. Tilt-a-roll backbreaker to Lomo from Azazel. And surely these four competitors didn't make it all the way to the semifinals of the Deadly Game Tournament by being pushovers. Each of them with their own personal story, their own climb. Azazel whipped down to those mats on the outside. Tossing Lomo back into the ring. Drop kick, drops Lomo. Jamal Jones goes back to the leg of Yoshiana. Now Azazel has Lomo on top. He's going for his finisher. As Yoshiana chokes Jamal Jones. Azazel got the top rope powerbomb. However, he's got to put him through the table. Springboard dropkick from Azazel. Just angering the mighty Yoshi, who tosses Jamal Jones into the table. Azazel looks to get involved now. Dodges the kick and knocks Yoshi over the top rope. Azazel has Jamal Jones. Hurricane Rana. And Azazel is the winner. What an unexpected turn. Azazel tossing Yoshi to the outside. Just in time to pick up the win.
Your winner,
Azazel, as I said, looks to be trying out a new mask. I don't quite like that mask. I want the old one back. However, he is your winner here tonight on the road to the Deadly Game. Let's hope he gets his face back in time for the tournament. Azazel, able to drive a two-time World Heavyweight Champion through a table here tonight. What a personal win on the way to the Deadly Game. Semi-finals and finals. As up next, we're going to see tag team competition with the members of Los Guerreros Espectros, featuring Azrael Tekka, the Mindbender, the Brainwasher, along with his brother Espectro Azteca and Cave Boy. Azrael Tekka was able to turn Espectro Azteca and Cave Boy against their family members, Padre Azteca and Azazel, leaving them high and dry in favor of money. Now, Los Guerreros Espectros, after suffering a loss on the last episode of Super Lucha Libre by countout, hope to get a win back over the most formidable team in all the IWF. In my personal opinion, the team of the Hellspawn, Porticos, and Draven Dyer haven't been seen in some time tonight. They look to prove a point with a big victory over Guerreros Espectros. Will Draven Dyer and Porticos have enough to topple Azrael Tekka and his young protege, Cave Boy? We'll find out up next here in the new year. Happy New Year, everyone!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, On the way to the ring, accompanied by Peck Troy, at a combined weight of 450 pounds, Los Guerreros. And their opponents at a combined weight of 490 pounds.
Los Guerreros, Espectros, Azrael Tekka, and Game Boy teaming up to take on Porticos and Draven Dyer of the Hell Spawn. And one of the matches is sure to be tag team action here in 2024 as Big Portico starts things off with Game Boy. Game Boy whipped into the corner, now biting the head of Porticos. Must have bit right through that mask. Up on the shoulder, spinning Hurricane Rana. Beautiful maneuver from Game Boy. Has to go for the pin. Draven Dyer quickly making the save for his partner. The Spectro has Tekka on the outside watching as Game Boy just got thrown across the ring. Porticos asserting his power there as Game Boy hammers back. K-Boy not backing down from the much larger competitor, taking Porticos to the corner now. I think it's caught with a shot from Azrael Tekka. Surely the difference maker here as K-Boy takes out the legs, stomp into the sternum of Porticos. K-Boy with a fine showing here tonight. The son of Padre Azteca, meant to be next in line to be Padre Azteca Jr. However, Game Boy had little patience with his father, abandoned his side in favor of teaming up with his far more lucrative uncle. Draven Dyer stomping the rich face of Azrael Tekka down into the mat now as Draven takes control. Knee into the chest of Azrael Tekka. Certainly anybody that's been in the ring with Azrael Tekka can attest that this man is one of the most formidable competitors in all the IWF. And now he seems to be embarrassed. Setting up Draven Dyer, sit out power bomb. Porticos, dazed from being thrown in the ring. As now Azrael Tekka is not happy. Ducked under. Back suplex, setting up Draven for another German suplex. Porticos finally regaining himself. As now Azrael Tekka continues the punishment on Draven Dyer. Knees into the face. Dyer being set up for the pin now. 2 count only. Porticos of no help there. Headbutt busting open young Dyer. As Azrael Tekka is now asserting his authority here. Drags Dyer to the corner. Now he's going to give K-Boy a piece. As they whip Draven Dyer off the ropes. Double team action. Pop up. Power slam. K-Boy with the opportunity. Azrael Tekka distracting Porticos. However, K-Boy failed to go for the pin. Now K-Boy knocks Porticos off the apron with a drop kick. Hopping up to the top rope. Porticos could be in trouble here. K-Boy changes his attention to Draven Dyer and connects with an axe handle. Stomping in the back. The one half of the Hell Spawn. Former three-time World Tag Team Champions. Dyer and Porticos are not to be sneezed at. As Azrael and K-Boy drop Draven Dyer with a back elbow. Senton leg drop combo. Azrael Tekka goes for the pin as Porticos must make the save. Draven Dyer attempting to mount a comeback, but Azrael Tekka once again asserts his authority. Ripcord lariats connecting as the fans count wall. Porticos gets the tag in. However, Azrael Tekka is in firm control. Makes the tag out to K-Boy once again. K-Boy and Porticos both sorely missing. Now K-Boy sets him up for a powerbomb. Porticos just too big. Drops the elbow into the chest of K-Boy. Perhaps knocking the wind out of the young man. Porticos with the big splash. Azrael Tekka makes the save. K-Boy, seemingly the weak link of his team. Porticos now setting up young K-Boy for a running power slam. Dyer now off the top. Flying elbow connects. Porticos on the outside with Azrael Tekka. And Draven Dyer stomps the guts in of K-Boy. Azrael Tekka must make his way over to the corner. Draven Dyer now with the attention of Azrael Tekka wants to choke him out on the outside. Draven Dyer on the attack over K-Boy. He's all over Porticos on the other side. K-Boy now eats a snap suplex at the hands of Dyer. Stunner over the ropes as Draven Dyer maintains control for the Hell Spawn. K-Boy firing back on Dyer as the fans cascade with a chorus of boos. Draven Dyer indecisive, and it'll cost him. K-Boy with a series of chops. What an attack from the young Aztec Warrior. Now after Porticos again, K-Boy seems to have his sights set on the big man. Drop kicking him off the apron once again. K-Boy makes the tag out to Azrael Tekka. tag team competition here in the new year. As Azrael Teka scoops up Drew McIntyre. Gory bomb. Now into that Billy Robinson style. Arm trap busting crab. Drew McIntyre was in dire straits, but makes the escape. Azrael Teka with inventive, unique offense here. But Drew McIntyre is able to mount a comeback. Porticos sets up Azrael Teka. Now up in the crucifix. Azrael Teka smashed into the mat with the crucifix powerbomb. 1 count only. No need for K-Boy to get involved as Porticos sets him up again. Twisted brainbuster. Azrael Teka makes the crawl, but Porticos cuts him off. Now Azrael Teka firing back, but no, Porticos scoops him up and tosses him face first into the mat. Porticos finally asserting his power, but gets dropped at the Enziguri from the consummate professional, highly experienced luchador. Azrael Teka gets caught with a dragon screw leg whip and lands on Porticos, showing off his skill. Now distracted by a Spectro Azteca. Azrael with an O'Connor roll. Porticos able to kick out at 1. Beautiful sequence of maneuvers, great tag team action. As Los Guerreros and Spectros take on the Hell Spawn. Now, Azrael Teka setting up Porticos from the top rope. Porticos, what the hell? Azrael Teka just powerbomb Porticos on the top rope. What a maneuver. Porticos escaping to the outside, highly damaged as Drew McIntyre. On the outside now, K-Boy springs off the top to the outside. Suicide time from K-Boy as Porticos is tossed back in the ring. Now K-Boy spinning hurricane runner to Drew McIntyre on the outside. K-Boy's got to get back in the ring. Porticos on the attack on K-Boy. Now smashes him spine first into the apron. Porticos, the big man. Now gets caught by K-Boy as he bites him and tosses him aside. Drew McIntyre now tossed back in the ring. However, Porticos is the legal competitor. K-Boy takes out the knee of Porticos. Brilliant maneuver on the part of K-Boy as he goes to the eyes. Porticos hammering back, and now K-Boy may suffer the wrath of the big man. Spinning torture rack neck breaker. Porticos has K-Boy down. Azrael Teka quickly makes the save as the Hell Spawn want to continue their beating here. K-Boy whipped off the ropes. Porticos whipped that headbutt, but K-Boy fires back with a hurricane rod and takedown to the legs. Porticos left helpless on the mat, must escape the ring. Drew McIntyre knocked off the apron as Guerreros and Spectros seem to be dominating right now. Can they turn this momentum into a win here? Now, Azrael Teka headbutting Porticos, hanging onto the mask. After power bombing this big man off the top rope, Porticos beaten and battered. However, still firing back. Now setting up Azrael Teka. Hooking him in the porticosis submission. K-Boy able to make the save. Ducks the headbutt once again. Backdrop suplex to the big man. What a match. Here on Happy New Year 2024 Tag Team Action. Guerreros and Spectros taking on the Hell Spawn. Seemingly at a dead stalemate right now, Porticos has to get it together, returns to the ring, K-Boy smashes the face of Porticos, but Porticos continues to get back to his feet. Porticos boots K-Boy down with authority. The tag out to Dre McIntyre after that deadly shot delivered to the face of K-Boy. Dropping the knee into the skull. Dre McIntyre punishing this young man. As K-Boy maybe facing his day of reckoning here with the Hell Spawn. Tossed into the corner with the tag out. Dre McIntyre setting up. Power slam down. Here comes Porticos. Drops the headbutt on K-Boy. Porticos, he's got to go for the win here. Setting up K-Boy in the Porticosis. That's got to be all. But Azrael Teka able to make the save for his young nephew. Now Porticos setting up Azrael Teka. Power bombs him. Azrael Teka makes the escape as Porticos goes for the pin on K-Boy. Yes! Yes! The Hell Spawn get the victory over Guerreros and Spectros. What a match! Both of these teams fighting their hearts out here tonight. Wanted to win so badly. However, the Hell Spawn were just a bit better. As the better men won, Porticos and Dre McIntyre rise to the occasion here in the new year. Can they regain the World Tag Team Championship, now held by the Double Cross Riders? We'll have to find out, as Dre McIntyre and Porticos are your winners here tonight with a hard-fought victory, if I've ever seen one. What a win for the Hell Spawn. As up next, we're going to see a no-holds-barred showdown between two rivals that may force the earth to cave in, may crack the foundation of the IWF itself. The monstrous disaster is going to go one-on-one with the legendary, iconic Madman, and the big bad Mad Daddy has come sporting his holiday attire here in the Happy New Year 2024. Which one of these men can walk away the winner here tonight? The Madman and the Disaster going one-on-one.
212 pounds,
One-on-one, no holds barred, the Madman finally faces his rival, the Disaster. A rivalry a year in the making. Madman starting off strong with right hands into a DDT. Disaster quickly kicking out. But Disaster all by himself here tonight will have no help from his faction members in Platinum Productions, however. He's hit 2 belly-to-belly suplexes in a row. The Madman still on his feet with a suicide dive to the outside. Takes down Disaster. The Madman already may have lost his mind here as Disaster smashes him into the barricade. Just trying to dominate the icon here tonight in the new year. The Disaster would love to make a name for himself at the expense of the legend. Disaster going face first into the very steps that he tried to bring. As now he scoops up the Madman, torture rack. Just tosses him with ease. The Madman, about 6'10", upwards of 310 pounds, just being tossed around. The Disaster with a flying elbow into the back on the outside. What an attack from this big man. As the Disaster looks to continue his assault. The big bad Mad Daddy laid out face first in the mat. Here in this no holds barred contest, Disaster wants to use the steel steps. The Madman goes for a baseball slide. The Disaster seemed to sense him. Backing up the Madman, both these men lock up once again. The Madman is dropped with that body block. Shot to the gut of the Madman. Disaster. Power bomb. Stomping the guts in of the Madman. The Disaster is in control. The Madman firing back. Drops him with a clothesline. Disaster off the ropes. Madman. Back body drop to the big man. Here he comes. Spy Buster. The Madman with no problem manhandling the big Disaster. As now the big bad Mad Daddy is gonna go for the steal. No, he changes his mind. Madman and the Disaster both choosing not to bring the weapons in. DDT to the Disaster. 2 count only. Disaster down the outside. Able to avert the time of the Madman. Putting his body on the line and losing on that occasion. The Disaster fired up in the corner. But here comes the Madman. Big shots to the chest. And now the Disaster was down on the mat, now back up on his feet. What agility from the big man. Goes for another elbow drop, but Madman gets out of the way. Hammers him down with both fists. And now setting up the disaster for the Madman choke slam. Can he get him up? The Madman, so very powerful, but the disaster. He is a gargantuan. The Madman using the ropes to his advantage and going to the arm. What a maneuver, the Madman. Now setting up the disaster from the corner, from a mad attack, and it connects. The disaster is flattened with the mad attack. No! 2 count only. The disaster somehow surviving the deadly spear attack from the Madman. Whipping disaster into the corner, but no. Oh, now disaster! Shoving that massive posterior into the face of the Madman. As he goes to the outside once again. Now, gonna use the steps. Smashing the Madman. Steel going into the skull. And when steel meets flesh, one of them's gotta give. It's not gonna be the steel, I promise you that. Disaster, the Madman. No, the Madman just got caught. Disaster up the ropes. Low crossbody. Smashing the upper body and face of the Madman. The disaster. He's got to stay in the ring if he wants to maintain control here. The Madman on the attack on the outside. What a fight, what a showdown. What a rivalry. A year in the making from the last time these two men squared off. The disaster. Now caught in the nerve hole. The Madman. Bring the disaster down. This went face first into those steps. The Madman knocks the disaster for a loop. He seems to just be revived. But the Madman clotheslines him down once again. Excuse me. What a match here in the new year. As the Madman taking over on the disaster. And he nails another flying crossbody. Smashing the weight into the ribs, into the sternum. The disaster back on the attack. Can the disaster put down the icon here tonight? Can the disaster become the icon of the IWF? Big belly to belly on the outside. Busting open the Madman. Now setting up for another. The Madman in huge trouble, being squashed over and over again by the disaster on the outside. Madman firing back. The disaster with Madman up on the shoulders, but Madman escapes. Now setting him up. Big right hand. The Madman after the legs of the disaster. Can the big man, Mad Daddy, mount a comeback and get the win here tonight? Can he even lift the disaster with the Madman choke slam? Big elbow drop delivered on the outside. The disaster tossed back in the ring. As the Madman has a table. The fans say they want it, and the Madman's going to give it to him. Elbow to the back of the head of the disaster. Now with the big man, disaster whipped into the corner. The Madman setting him up on top. with the Goozle disaster. Gets chokeslammed onto that table. He went head first into a wooden steel. But no, the disaster kicks out somehow. What a kick out from the disaster. The Madman with a steel chair. The disaster. What a beautiful roll into a headbutt. Disaster with shades of Bam Bam Bigelow. As now he hammers down the massive Madman. Can the disaster do the impossible here tonight? Big side slam. The Madman gets squashed once again. The disaster off the ropes. Big avalanche splash. The disaster nearly puts away the Madman. And now setting him up 2 in a row. The disaster using the avalanche. No! The Madman kicks out again. And the Madman, he's getting mad. Can the Madman do it? Setting the disaster up. Goozles him again. Big choke slam from the top. And the Madman has done it. What a maneuver. Outboxing, out surviving the big and bad monstrous gargantuan disaster. The Madman had to choke slam him from the top rope, not once, but twice, to put away the big man. The Madman is victorious. And a happy new year, 2024, as the Icon picks up a victory here tonight. The Madman is victorious. What a win for the Madman is up next. We're going to see the reinvention of a superstar as Bad Betty Love has been welcomed over and over again into the Platinum High Rollers by JC Platinum and Queen Crystal. And it seems that Bad Betty Love has finally succumbed to the temptation and turned on her former tag team partner, Candy Casey Douglas of Sour Punch. On the last episode of Ladies Night, Sour Punch was defeated by Queen Crystal and Jada Clubber Lane when they were forced to never team again. Under a contractual stipulation, now Bad Betty Love seems to have chosen to stand alongside the Platinum High Rollers, accepting the offer laid down by JC Platinum. Bad Betty Love will be accompanied by Queen Crystal and Jada Clubber Lane as she takes on her former Sour Punch partner in Candy Casey Douglas. Can Candy Casey overcome her former bigger partner, Bad Betty Love? We'll find out up next. Happy New Year 2024, DrHooksMalone. on competition here. As the members of Sour Punch explode, Candy Casey Douglas going one-on-one with her former partner, Bad Betty Love. We just nailed a glam slam. Close 2 count. The first move of the match. Jada Clubber Lane and Queen Crystal watching from the outside. Bad Betty Love headbutts Casey down. Went to squash over that seated senton, but Casey was wise to the maneuver. And these two are former partners. Casey with a pile driver. Casey Douglas giving no quarter here. She tries to break the neck of Big Bad Betty Love. Now scraping the eyes with the ruby slippers. Candy Casey Douglas, the Australian superstar. Mixed martial arts and strike specialist Candy Casey Douglas, trained alongside her sister Spunky Douglas. Just nailed a beautiful roundhouse kick on Bad Betty Love. Handspring, but gets cut off. Betty Love scoops up Casey and drives her face first into the canvas. Bad Betty Love teaming up with Platinum Productions. Will this be the secret ingredient that Bad Betty Love needed to step up to the next level on ladies' side? Or will Candy Casey Douglas embarrass her here tonight? Casey, the far more experienced member, however, Betty Love is twice her size. The sit-out power bomb there. Now Betty Love dives over the ropes. Flying out with that seated senton into the face of Candy Casey Douglas on the outside. Betty Love put it all on the line. Casey back with the ruby slippers once again. Kicking Betty Love and tossing her aside, but Betty shoves Casey off. Now scooping her up. What a maneuver! Casey Douglas being swung out. Seated face buster. Betty Love now with another spy buster. Casey Douglas just got destroyed, but Betty Love with no problem breaking the count. Tells Jada Lane, hands off. Bad Betty Love wants to destroy Casey. I don't think that a victory is even enough for Bad Betty Love here tonight. Smashing Casey into the steel. Jada Lane loves it. Casey Douglas stays on the outside at a count of 6. Will Bad Betty Love take the count out? Now Casey taunting her rival. Setting her up. Full Nelson face buster on the outside. Casey Douglas regains control here. Can she maintain the momentum? Throwing Bad Betty aside, Candy Casey Douglas returns to the ring, breaking the count. And now, Betty Love on the outside misses a running drop kick. Casey so very lucky she didn't get hit with that drop kick. As now, Casey swept into the corner. Betty Love squashes her off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Sugar Rush connects. Bad Betty Love just smashed Casey Douglas. But no. Candy Casey Douglas able to survive the Sugar Rush from Betty Love. And what else does she have to do to put away her former Candy Casey, her former partner, that is Candy Casey Douglas, headbutting her down. Sour Punch completely dissolved. Candy Casey up in the arms. Betty Bomb. The Betty Bob connects. Casey smash into the mat. No. Casey somehow kicks out of the Betty Bob. Seated senton to Casey's ribs. Betty Love using her weight to her advantage as she gets thrown off. Casey with the ruby slipper. Casey caught Betty Love. No. Betty Love able to kick out. What a match here tonight as the members of Sour Punch face off. Casey clothesline on the top rope by her partner. Her former partner, that is, Casey Douglas. Now on her own, fighting against Platinum Productions. In a very unenviable situation. Now on a step back on Betty Love. Casey Douglas. She's going to have to outclass Bad Betty Love on every level here tonight. Yanking up her much larger opponent. Now using her sister's submission hold. The Spunky Lock. The Spunky Lock was applied, but Bad Betty Love kicked off. Betty Love now using her backside as a weapon. And what a weapon it is. And she's on the chase. Squashes Casey on the outside. Candy Casey Douglas uses the ruby slipper once again. Betty Love in huge trouble now. But no, Casey drop face first on the steel. Referee at a count of 5. On this New Year's holiday special, Bad Betty Love with a new year and a new Betty. Once again, tries to squash Candy Casey on the outside. Betty Love with a Uranagi on the outside. Casey in huge trouble. That Bad Betty Love still on the attack. Smashes Casey Douglas with that fireman carry slam. Casey gets smashed again and again by Betty Love and somehow still survives. Takes out the legs. Kangaroo stomp. Casey Douglas going back to her roots. However, now Betty Love catches her showing off for the fans. And both women meatheads. Casey on the attack now with forearms. Betty Love backed up. Running bulldog. Can Casey do it? What an embarrassment it would be here tonight. Betty Love in huge trouble. Katie Casey with that spinning Casey kick. Queen Crystal garnering the attention of Candy Casey Douglas. However, Betty Love is knocked out cold. Candy Casey Douglas has just embarrassed Bad Betty Love in her first time out with Platinum Productions. Bad Betty Love overcome here. Queen Crystal and Jada Clubber Lane of no help as Candy Casey Douglas pulls off an upset.
Here's your winner, Casey Douglas.
And a very happy New Year to Candy Casey Douglas as she is victorious over her former partner. Sour Punch is no more, and Bad Betty Love has been defeated and embarrassed here in a Happy New Year. Heavyweight Championship is going to be on the line. And if we see another upset victory, then we're going to see Phantasm walk away with the gold. The unholy THAYNOS laying down an open challenge for any competitor to accept, and Phantasm was quickly the first man to accept the challenge here tonight for this unprecedented one-on-one showdown. It was all the way back at the Royal Stampede that the Phantasm nearly qualified to face the unholy THAYNOS at the Summerfest. However, it was Inferno that gave Phantasm a low blow and tossed him out of the ring. The unholy THAYNOS, quick to accept the challenge of the man that nearly qualified to face him once before. Can Phantasm walk away the World Heavyweight Champion here tonight? We're about to find out up next, as it is main event time. Happy New Year 2024. World Heavyweight Championship, Phantasm versus the unholy THAYNOS.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Phantom.
Phantasm
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 375 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Leviathan Dan Holmes.
The unholy Thanos defending his World Heavyweight Championship against a worthy challenger, Phantasm, maybe one of the smallest men on the roster, but his heart and his desire is bigger than any others. Phantasm, with the opportunity of a lifetime, could you imagine a world where a man like Phantasm, a fine upstanding luchador, gets an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship? Tonight is when fantasy becomes reality. The unholy Thanos faces Phantasm with the title on the line as Phantasm is quick on the attack. Tilt-a-whirl arm drag into an arm bar. Excuse me, as the unholy Thanos quickly drops Phantasm. With a series of shots, Phantasm with a tilt-a-whirl arm drag takedown. Running at the big man with a kick to the face. The unholy Thanos' wife, Victoria Lovecraft, watching on from the outside as Phantasm receives the opportunity of a lifetime here tonight. Can he do it? Can Phantasm walk away the World Heavyweight Champion? Moonsault to the unholy Thanos. And the big man will get no favors from the Tijuana native. Cashing in on all his skills, kicks to the face, went for another moonsault. But the unholy Thanos able to escape the attack. Phantasm back to the legs, pop-up hurricanrana. The unholy Thanos caught off guard by the high-flying Lucha Libre antics of Phantasm. The unholy Thanos rolling to the outside as Phantasm goes to the legs. The unholy Thanos firing away on the luchador. Phantasm looking to fulfill his dreams, his destiny here tonight. The unholy Thanos offering an opportunity to a highly deserving young man, but now he looks to torture him outside the ring. At the count of 6, the unholy Thanos using his death TF. Phantasm able to escape. The unholy Thanos looks to re-enter the ring. Phantasm quick to throw hands. Tilt-a-whirl armbar takedown into the Fujiwara armbar. Beautiful maneuver. That crucifix head scissor. So quick and devastating. The unholy Thanos, the World Heavyweight Champion. Now backs the referee into the corner. Phantasm capitalizes on the interference. But the champion fires back. Now drops Phantasm once again. Back in the death TF. The unholy Thanos isn't taking any chances with this young luchador. Phantasm once again fighting out of the signature submission hold of the World Heavyweight Champion. Attempting to hold on to his dynasty here. As Phantasm fires into the gut. Flying head scissor takedown. And the unholy one is down on the mat. Phantasm, you see how quick that was? Off the top rope with the Phantasm splash. The champion is down. 2 count only. The unholy Thanos within an inch of losing his title. Now pops up Phantasm into a European uppercut. The Blackpool native regains the advantage. The champion on the defensive as Phantasm is throwing all sorts of unknown offense here at the holder of the title. Firing back. Series of shots, European uppercut sends Phantasm Look at the champion. Ready to dive to the outside. The unholy Thanos. The big man diving onto the luchador on the outside. Now tossing him like a ragdoll. Phantasm. Recovering quickly. With a moonsault. He misses. The unholy Thanos. Back in control now with Phantasm. Drops him face first on the apron. Count him 6. Count him 7. As both of the men nobly re-enter the ring. The fans are loving this contest as the unholy Thanos power bombs Phantasm. Phantasm at the mercy of the champion now. The unholy Thanos yanks up Phantasm and pounds him down with a club into the sternum. Phantasm fighting back with such resilience with the heart of a lion. With the will to survive. Phantasm fires back, escapes the impaler. However, the unholy Thanos now applies the Death TF. Phantasm. He does not tap out. Phantasm escapes the hold. The unholy Thanos now caught. The Phantasma. The Tilt-A-Whirl DDT. No. The champion kicks out. Phantasm within an eyelash. Phantasm was almost the new World Heavyweight Champion. Phantasm. Slingshot DDT on the apron. And the big man is reeling. The unholy Thanos kicking off the challenger. Bringing in the new year. 2024 is upon us. Will we have a new World Heavyweight Champion here tonight? Phantasm recovers well, sweeping the leg of the unholy Thanos on the outside. Thanos scoops up Phantasm. Power bomb on those dead mats. The fans eating this up as this young man is being destroyed. Choke slam. Count of 8. The champion must break the count. Phantasm is squashed on the outside. This one is academic. Thanos with the quick go behind gut buster. And the unholy gargantuan, the Goliath, the Leviathan, torturing Phantasm on the outside, using a dragon sleeper. Phantasm being bent in half. But now he takes out the legs. The champion is reeling. The unholy Thanos scooped up at the count of 8. The unholy Thanos must re-enter the ring. Phantasm whips him into the corner. But the champion, just outquicking the young man, takes out the legs. Phantasm being set up. He knew what was coming. The Death TF would have finished this match off. The unholy Thanos with another drop to hold. Phantasm kicks him off. What action here in the main event. Low DDT from Phantasm. Scooping up the champion, the challenger, with such resolve. Now with the wrist control. Running up the ropes with an arm drag takedown. The unholy Thanos in huge trouble. But he catches Phantasm. Impaler DDT. With the shot to the gut, the Impaler DDT nearly puts away Phantasm. The World Heavyweight Champion can't believe it. The unholy Thanos now looks to apply his submission hold to WTF in the face of the ropes. Phantasm gets the ropes. Can Phantasm do it here tonight? Phantasm has the world by the balls tonight. Can he get the World Heavyweight Championship? Thanos fires back. Shot to the gut. Sunset flip powerbomb from Phantasm. The gold hanging in the balance. The fortune, the honor, the glory. Everything that the unholy Thanos has fought so hard to maintain. And he does it. The unholy Thanos puts away Phantasm with a snap neck breaker. Phantasm fought so hard. He brought everything with him here tonight. Fighting out of the WTF so many times. Getting so many near falls. The unholy Thanos just barely surviving. Hanging on to his World Heavyweight Championship by the skin of his teeth. The unholy Thanos is victorious here once again in the new year. And the reigning, defending, undefeated, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the unholy Thanos, is victorious once again. Can Thanos maintain his championship reign? Or will he be defeated by the winner of the Deadly Game tournament at the upcoming Winter Slam? We'll find out. I'd like to remind you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of the IWF, Super Lucha Libre, and Ladies Night. If you have any suggestions, leave me a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. And I wish you all a happy holiday, a happy new year from DrHooksMalone. I'll see you at the Deadly Game on the next episode.